Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. What I've been dying to talk about is documentation versus creating. So documenting content versus creating content. You want to grow your personal brand, you want to grow your content. What you need to do is document and not create. I'm sorry. So say you're starting a business, you want to document you in the process of building the business. People find that relatable because oftentimes we can look at someone's finished product and think, oh my God, that's so awesome. How did they do that? They want to see your start to end process. So it'll be dope right now to see like a documentary on Vera Wang on how she started making dresses, like what inspired her to start making dresses, her first dress form, her first, dress sketch. For any like aspiring fashion designers, that would be dope for them to see, but we don't see that. We just see her ending brand that is today. So also with documenting, you're recording the process of something from start to beginning. So that's why you're so in tune to these vloggers, their daily lives, like how they do things. So I know I could list of people I watch, but the reason I like watching them is because I find their life to be relatable, and they may be doing something that I want to do. So therefore they're showing you the process, how they wake up in the morning to get ready to go to this event, how they get ready to go do whatever it is they need to do for the day, because it's relatable. As people, we need to set up a goal, a plan for ourselves, and watching these like-minded people motivates you, and it kind of helps you and lays out a blueprint for what you want to do for yourself as well. Also, just seeing that people are normal humans, people have regular lives, people they want to do good for themselves. People go through trial and error, and that's what everyone goes through with brands and businesses and just your personal self, your own goals and journeys. You go through trial and error, and it's, for some people, I know myself, it's like uplifting, and it helps to see that people who you may look up to, who you've been watching for a while, go through these same things, and that makes them and you relatable in that space. So if you're looking to start any type of brand, business, documentation, I would say, is a good tactic you want to plug in when it comes to building your brand. Now it comes to content creation, like I said earlier, on Instagram I used to make these, well I still make these, like how-to cards or just informational cards about what you should do if you're going to start a business. So just like sources for small Black entrepreneurs, loan programs, websites, different types of websites you may need to make these different kind of websites. Well, the type of website generators you may need to make these different types of websites, how to go about finding a public relations agent, what is graphic design, what is branding, what is public relations. So that is content creation. It's like a final end product that you're putting out to share to people, to share with people. So that is content creation. Anything that is like a finalized package and or a product. And then documenting is of course showing a process, showing a journey, showing a behind the scenes. So documenting is a lot more appealing to people who want to find you relatable, more accessible. I feel like they can ask you and talk to you, and it's important to be able to appear as accessible and relatable, because then people feel more comfortable coming to you, asking you for advice. And that's really what it's all about, just being able to help people, help them figure out where they want to go, see where they want to go. So just think about, why do you watch these certain people's blogs, vlogs, etc.? Because you want to see their growing process and makes them feel more relatable to you. And it's the same thing when you're watching reality TV. People are like, oh my God, why do people watch YouTubers? Why do people watch other people? Because they find them to be relatable, and they're more normal, regular, everyday people versus these celebrities who are impersonating to be real people on these shows and movies y'all watch. If that makes any sense. When building a business, you want to make sure you are documenting your process, because some people are just very insecure. They don't want people to see them struggling. They don't want people to see them, going through the struggles that everyday people go through. No one is perfect. No one is an expert at the beginning phases, like no one. And the reason I feel like I'm so able to talk about this is because it's like a kid knowing right from wrong. Like, you know it's wrong, you know it's right. So me being on the more so beginning end of the brand building process, I know what the end process looks like. There's people who you look up to, mentors, people who you want to model your business after. That's the end product. And that's not even the real end product, but that's just the end product you see that you want to model yourself after. So you can talk about what you know you need to do in order to get there, because you know where you're at right now isn't where you really want to be. So that's something I wanted to point out as well. I just like hate watching people who are just act like they're experts about everything. Like, this is what you need to do. Like, no one is perfect. No one started off like knowing everything about everything. So that's also why it's important to be relatable, and for people who want to be able to feel like they can access you, because no one likes anyone who feels like they're a professional at something when they're not. And that's honestly something I feel like I may need to work on my channel. So I feel like lately I've been like providing a lot of like how-tos and like informational videos, and the videos I've been posting is more so about my experience and how it's worked for me and how it's been successful. And also, before I do make videos, I do more research to tie in with my experience before I just go posting it or sit up here in my room and talk about it. So that's another important thing you want to do while creating content, is to make sure you're doing your research. It's amazing to go off your own experience. People want to hear and know about your personal experience and why they can learn from it. But it's also important to back it up with additional research, because within this research you may find something that can back up what you already know. So, and also content creation, to me, it's so tossed around, it's so overused. Like, what is content creation? So that's my definition of it. Of course, like I said, we can go Google, let's Google it right now, the definition of content creation.
Instinct.
Okay, the Google definition of content creation is the contribution of information to any media, most especially the digital media, and for an end user audience in specific content. It's like I said, it's the finished product. It's what you want someone to be able to learn from with accuracy. My earrings are making a lot of noise. Ooh, if you're looking to start a business, like I said, it's about documentation and content creation. But most definitely, if you want to seem more accessible, relatable, more humanized to your audience and your viewers, please include documentation in your content that you are providing to your audience. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.